Hello everybody, we are back today with round 2 of Housefolio's July showcase. We are looking at houses inspired by books and fairy tales from around the world. We are on EU this morning, starting with RilisXXL's Old Mistveil Manor, that was inspired by the Brothers Grimm fairy tale, The Bremen Town Musicians. This is not one that I'm familiar with, but I'm excited to see it. So, let's get to it. Hey, Rose. So right away, we've got kind of a dramatic scene. And if anybody is familiar with the story, please feel free to call out details. We've got this broken down cart right in the entrance. JT, you are convenient. Couple of broken down carts here. Zoom in a little bit so we don't get all these branches in our face. We've got skeletons attached to some kind of column. Like, even without being familiar with the story, I can tell that this is a dramatic scene. It feels very dramatic, for lack of a better word. What is happening over here? We have a donkey, and a dog, and a cat, and a rooster, all stacked on top of each other. Firewood. That's them? Is that the musicians? The celestial, the nimbus. Magical effect over here. Alright, and then what is inside this house? Can I go inside? Is that not a functional door? Did they put something there that stops me from going inside? Okay. So this, I guess, is the entire scene? What could be through that window? Peek back here a little bit. Is that bowl part of the, it is, okay. Part of the ruined wagon. I was saying the other day that I definitely should have done some homework before these tours. Read up on some of these stories that I'm not familiar with. So this is the Bremen Town Musicians. I'm gonna check one more time that we can't go through this door, because I would hate to miss something in here. I don't see a way through. This is Nijelle's Hall of the Lunar Champion. inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's At the Mountains of Madness. This again is not one that I'm familiar with. I do have a deep respect for H.P. Lovecraft's works. I've got a book of H.P. Lovecraft, but I have not actually read it. After Necrom dropped, my plan was to kind of read through a bunch of H.P. Lovecraft stuff, because I know Necrom, for a lot of people, had a very Lovecraftian feel to it. And I just never quite got there. Good story? I'll have to take your word for it. I love the crystals. Glowy crystals are wonderful. Because they don't actually put off a glow by themselves, so there is some kind of lighting effect stuck behind them to make them look like they're glowing. Anything Hermaeus Mora has a Lovecraftian feel to it, fair. Fair, but I mean, Necrom itself was very, very Hermaeus Mora. Okay, so we've got this cave with all of these bones scattered through it and all of these crystals. And just a very nice effect in here. Our giant mammoth skull. And we are being led straight to this portal to the side. Let's go through there. Alright, so coming through this portal, and we are continuing with the icy cave. Which in itself is impressive that they have turned elsewhere into a snowy, cold, snow-covered thing. We've got some camps over here. I see dead bodies everywhere. One in the fire, even. Pants and socks strewn about. Bags knocked over. What happened here? Very atmospheric, yes. Be careful. Oh no. Oh no. What am I being careful of? Is there a trick rug that I'm going to fall through? You know I'll fall for it. Not intended, but I'll take it. Okay, more skulls. The mammoth skulls. I feel like something must be lurking around the corner here. More bones and dead bodies. I'm not scared, you're scared. Ominous green light. And the snow stops here. And someone killed all those people. What if they're still there? Oh no. I'm in danger. Okay, so we've got our Aeon Shard crystal at the top, giving us this lovely, creepy green glow. And it looks like a nice, I say nice, treacherous, perilous path down into this not scary at all pit. I like the different colors that we've got going on in here. So we started this build with the green crystals and the kind of neutral light. And then we came through the portal and again was kind of the neutral light. And then as we come to this room, we have the very strong green light at the top, and then we've got the blue, and then the green and the red here, and it's a very jarring visual difference Very strong visuals, yes. Want to see how they made the great old ones? Well, let's get down there. And you can see kind of that there are some lights tucked in. Really got a crimson shard of moon shadow in there to give that red glow. And then we have more blue down here, all of these crystals. Ooh, what's down here? There's viney, tentacly things. People are usually not the same again after seeing them. Fair. Fair. Oh my. Is this what killed those people? Is this it? Is it all of these tentacly things? They look like they're eating bones. This one's got a face in it. The Eldritch Scrolls Online, right? It's actually really good. All of these tentacles coming out of these like egg-looking things. So again, I'm not familiar with this story, but this is very creepy. Very creepy. They've added those, the Vardenfell, what are they called? The coral plants and the anemones to all of these different like egg items. Very, very creepy. And there's more. What else is down here? With fronds like these, who needs anemones? Ha. Ha. Oh, I love this. Is that one of the sulfur No, those are the green... Those are the stones from Scriveners. Oh, I love them. Those are so good here. So good. Okay, somebody made it all the way down here with a torch. Is that what happened? Is somebody came down here and like woke them up and then they came back and ate the people? Is that what happened? Oh. Oh. What? What? Oh, okay. I don't know where to look first. Here, I guess we're looking here first. Oh! Could totally happen. Maybe one of the people from the camp. Okay, so, I'm assuming that these big... Are these the basalt pools? Yes. The Firesong Spring Basalt. I'm assuming that is meant to be some kind of either glass or ice, like encasement. That these things are living behind, hibernating behind or something. And so they've taken this and then added these crystal shards that you get from the achievement vendor. So it looks like it's broken. I'm gonna guess ice, not glass, and I could totally see that. And so this thing, and it's got the Nedic orbs behind it too. This thing is breaking through the ice encasement. And I love that. That's so good. We're gonna stick along the outside here. We've got something else tucked behind this ice. Wow. So it looks like they've used a mushroom there and the azure blight vines to give that blue glow. So it really looks like there is kind of a tentacle-y thing back behind there. Really looks like they're breaking through. It does. That's so good. That's so good. Okay, we're not gonna go that way yet. We're gonna stay in this room. Another one over here. Again, you can see the vine moving back behind there. This is so good. Oh, wow. And another one here. Oh, they've got the, what are those? The Meridia orbs? Is that what those are? Not Meridia. Depleted Sigil Stone. Got a few of those floating back there. And then, what is that one? The Psijic Lightning Globe. Or Lighting Globe. Very neat. Definitely looks like some different kinds of eldritch horror creatures hiding back behind the ice. And then, of course, you've got this tentacle friend that is eating things. I don't want to touch that water. I might get sucked in. He might grab me. And then we've got this guy over here. These tentacles with the little Psijic glow orb. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's get to that other room over here. You can see they've got my favorite item, the beating heart. Oh, there's another dead body there. And when I say favorite item, I am being facetious. I do not like the beating heart. It makes me anxious. Can I get past here? Can I? Or am I just supposed to look past? Okay, it seems like there is not a way to get past there. So we are just going to look. Is that a giant hand? That looks like a giant hand. Can I get back there? I can't. I want to. I want to go back there. I don't actually see a way to get back there. It won't let me past. But we've got another dead body there in the entrance. All of these tentacles coming off of the wall. And that giant stone feature in the back looks like a giant hand. And I want to go look at it. Wow. Wow. That is really, really powerful. I'm gonna have to go read the story. Someone also wanted to see it too, and it didn't end well. Listen, I am very, very bad at heeding warnings. If you tell me not to jump over a wall, it just makes me want to jump over it more. Just, wow, that is incredible. So very well done. And this room just... the breaking through the ice on this one. Absolutely incredible. This is Zaavyna's Gorinir estate, remotely inspired by The Sisters of the Winter Wood by Raina Rossner. Best avoided by greedy lumberjacks and visited with low gamma. Alright, so let me adjust my gamma settings before we get into this. Settings. Video. Gamma. My gamma is already fairly low. Turn it down a bit more. Alright. Now we've come in with vines in our faces. Oops, let me get rid of the guest journal. Here we go. I see something glowing in the distance. Bruce Banner would also have benefited from low gamma. Okay, so we've got our Chokethorn. This is spooky and I love it. Nice and eerie, dark and dreary. Don't mind me. Mushrooms, moth. Definitely no dangerous plants here that are going to eat us. No, never. That rhymed? Did it? Did it really? Oh, I love the spider webs. I do. Definitely no huge spider. No, definitely not. Okay, so, you guys, I like spider webs. I don't like spiders. At all. Do not enjoy. I like the webs. Do not like spiders. So dark. All these vines. So many webs. Oh. Okay. I see a little spider there in the middle. I feel like he could not possibly have made all of these webs by himself. We've got people in these webs. There's a skeleton and an axe. Is that by chance the lumberjack mentioned in the description? All of these bones. Dead bodies. Oh. Oh. I see him. He's up there. Wait, are those giant, like, egg sacs? Oh. Is that meant to be a giant spider up there, too? Because if so, I hate it. And then this guy, that if you're not paying attention, would definitely scare the bejesus out of you. That seems like it is probably meant to be a giant spider up there too, though. Which is very well done. This isn't creepy at all. Is there anywhere else? Seems like probably not. Oh, maybe. Is this the way we came in? I don't think so. There's a little spider. Lantern. Oh. Oh no, is there more? Are there more spiders? Can I smush this one? Can I just step on him? I want to step on him. I don't want to go through the webs. I don't want to. It's scary down there. Ooh. Okay, we've established that I like the crystals. And I like the glow. And there's a skeleton. I feel like there's going to be another giant spider somewhere, and I don't like it. Pretty green crystals, yes, so pretty. Hello, little wisp. Are you here to lead me to my death? This is such a creepy build. If that was the intent, congratulations, you win. Ooh. Okay, I like this. I do like this. Very, very pretty. We've got glowies. It's like a stone... couple of thrones over there. Are these, by chance, the Sisters of the Winter Wood? Oh, we've got a butterfly, or a moth. And the glowy flowers. I'm not sure if there's anything stuck over in these sides, but I don't want to miss any details. This is such a drastic difference from the cave with all the webs and the giant spiders. I do see another web back here behind this throne. And this one has a red light and this one is green light. Oh, I like that effect. What is that? What is that effect? Earthen root essence. Sulfur pool. So the earthen root essence is the green with the leaves. What is the kind of blue? Like the necro color thing that keeps shooting up. I'm not familiar with that one. It's not gonna let me find it. Oh no. I am persistent. Oh. Deep Roots Undying Bloom. Okay. It's another Undaunted achievement vendor item. That's really neat. Gives a really, really nice effect. Very nice. I think I have seen everything for this one. This is meant to be like a gravestone, a grave. Is that what these are meant to be? Again, another story that I'm adding to my list of things that I need to read. This is Mitteitel's Coldharbour Surreal Estate, inspired by the Malachite Box by Pavel Bazov. This is a one screenshot build, and we've been given a description. It says, according to an old Ural legend, carefully collected and reworked by Pavel Vazhov, a most beautiful stone flower grows in the domain of the mistress of the Copper Mountain, and those who see it start to understand the beauty of stone, but life loses all its sweetness for them. So this is going to be the stone flower growing in the domain of the mistress of the Copper Mountain. They did say that this is a one screenshot build, so we're just gonna stand here for a minute and appreciate this. And I am gonna poke around a little bit just because that's my nature, but for the most part, we'll just appreciate this beautiful crystal flower before us. They've got the moonlit cove vines for the ground, and that new twinkling blue lights from the crown crates above it. Have a fog effect coming out from the flower itself and all of these crystals around it. So I do want to take just a quick poke around. I like to see all the different elements that are in a build. Everything that makes up what it is. I'll zoom back out a bit. So I've got these Apocrypha floors here. Different crystals to add a little bit of just add to the vibe of the room. But definitely you can see by walking around that this is not really meant to be walked around in. I do like those Apocrypha pieces, but this is definitely best viewed right from the front. Just like that. Very, very beautiful build. This is Ukapala's Cyrodiilic jungle house, titled Jaina's Rest. And they've added a note that Jaina was a crocodile who worked at a zoo and played accordion. He had various adventures with a bear-like creature called Cheburashka. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. So we've got our crocodile who worked at a zoo and played accordion. Well, what happened there? This looks like a food stall, and the vendor, seems to just still be sitting there, dead, skeletonized. And this here must be Jaina, our accordion-playing crocodile. Oh, look at the little doll! Is that supposed to be the bear-like creature? Is that what that is? Is that his little friend? Because I love it. They've got the sand dollars for the ears and the two little balls of yarn and potatoes. That's potatoes, right? It is potatoes. Love it. Love it. That's so cute. And then here we've got our crocodile playing the accordion. It is Friend of Crocodile and is so cute. I love it. I love it so much. And this accordion, look at that. That's just a whole bunch of books put together. And they've sunken our crocodile skeleton into the wall so that just the head is sticking out. And then given him arms and legs made out of factotum pieces and a couple of irons, and then the witch's totems for the hands. That is so clever. I love that so much. So clever. What is this? What are you? A little wagon car cobble of some sort. I'm not sure exactly what its purpose is supposed to be, but I really like the construction. My gamma is still really low from that last build. Hang on, let me fix that. That's better. Does he have glasses? Or no, those are buttons. Those are buttons. Sorry, accordions have buttons on the side. Okay. Okay. I saw the little shiny things on the side and thought that he was holding a pair of glasses. What do we have back here? This looks like it was maybe one of the zoo enclosures. Oops. It's a seesaw. Wait a second. Were the people the displays in the zoo? Is that? Because this looks like it's a slide that you would climb up and go down. And this is a seesaw. Is this... Were the people the displays at the zoo? It's a playground. Okay. I was gonna say, I have concerns. Like, I see that it's a slide and a seesaw. That is very well done. Hey, Sumi. I see the slide. I see the seesaw. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, I think the main feature here was supposed to be our crocodile friend playing the accordion. That is very well done. Very well done. I think then that I've seen everything here. I like that they have kind of built these other structures. To kind of wall off the edge of this house. And you can see the shelves back there taken over by the spider webs. There's even stuff on the shelf. Like there's at least one box back there and a pile of coins. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Is this the right house? It is. I love porting into a house, looking at what I'm supposed to be reading, and questioning whether or not I'm in the right house because it does not look like the house. That said, this is Ladytech's Stillwater's Retreat, inspired by Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. We do have a description for this one. It says, Narnia is a magical world with talking beasts. It has been ruled for over 100 years by the White Witch, self-proclaimed Queen of Narnia. 100 years of winter and ice plagued the Narnians. However, a prophecy exists that when 2 sons of Adam and 2 daughters of Eve, humans, return and claim their thrones at Cair Paravel, the White Witch's reign will end and the long winter with it. It's also rumored that when the humans return, so will Aslan the Lion, the rightful lord of Narnia. teleport into the upstairs hallway of the old professor's large country home. Explore and discover the wardrobe in the spare room. If you believe and are deemed worthy, enter the wardrobe and weave through the fur coats to find yourself in the magical winter forest of Narnia. Push through the thick trees to find the lamppost and follow the path to experience what the 4 Pevensie children experienced on their visits to Narnia. Have tea and cakes in Tumnus the Fawn's home as Lucy did on the very first visit to Narnia. Eat Turkish delight with the Queen on her sleigh. Discover the Beaver's Dam, ransacked. Be careful when approaching the castle courtyard, as you do not want to become the newest piece of art in the collection. Very excited to see this. Narnia is one of the fantasy worlds that I grew up with. So we are in the large country home. Some interesting artwork on the wall. I really like that, actually. Adventure awaits! Okay, can we go through these doors? That is the question. No, we cannot. Interactions have been turned off. So we will just go straight down this very well done hallway. There's a door ajar. We can't quite sneak through there. It's very dark in there. This is a really well done hallway. This does not feel at all like the entrance to Stillwater's. It just doesn't. Alright, and then we have, looks like an EHT portal to a different house. Oh, I like this room of paintings. And the statue in the display case, very nice. I want to go through the portal. We'll go this way instead. Nice corner table there. What do we have in this room then? Oh, what is that? The high aisle window, but what's behind it? Oh, the Elsewhere tapestry replica. That's neat. Gives it a nice kind of curtained off effect. Hey, Avos, thank you so much for that follow. Okay, big empty room. Is this going to be our wardrobe? I bet it is. Couple of mirrors there for the door. Okay, I have to look. You guys know I have to look. See if there is... Oh wait, no, interactions have been turned off. I can't look. I love when people hide stuff inside the jesters boxes. But we cannot actually open it. Alright, so this is going to be our wardrobe. And then... Oh! Oh! Okay, so this is going to be us weaving our way through the fur coats in that wardrobe. Okay, okay. This is a mess. I feel like I'm stuck on all the fur coats. There's trees in this wardrobe. I feel like if there are trees growing out of your wardrobe, you should probably like burn it with fire or something. There's a door. Let's go through the door. Trees have no place in a wardrobe. There's more trees in my face. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, look, a nice path. With no trees in my face. So much better. Alright, this will be the lamp that, if I'm remembering right, this is where Lucy first meets Mr. Tumnus. Winter Wonderland. I'm going to follow the path and just kind of peek off to the side. When there is such a well-defined path, I usually assume that we are meant to stick to the path, that it is going to lead us where we are meant to go. Lucy was rather fond of Mr. Tumnus. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Okay, what's this? Is this going to be Mr. Tumnus's house? Oh, look at this little bench! Stone bench with what looks like a couple of rugs put on it, or cushions. That's neat. I don't think I've seen a bench done like that before. I like it. What is this? And this cave here, this little stone hut, completely cobbled. Not part of the original house. So we've got these snow pieces. You can see how big that is, that white outline. The snow pieces and these boulders. The reclaimed shelter works really well here as the entrance. I like that a lot. Let's peek on through here. Hello, Hezek. Is that meant to be Mr. Tumnus? With the goat horns? I feel like that could be. And sweet rolls. What book do we have here? Ode to the Tundra Striders. Oh, I like the Halalu towels sunken down a little bit so it just looks like a napkin that's been folded into a triangle instead of the rectangle that we normally have. Excuse you, I'm standing here. Oh, I like the wall art too. That's very fitting for this house. All the goodies to eat. Sweet rolls and bread and pie. Eggs and ham and fish. All of the books to read. And what's behind the dividers here? This looks like where he sleeps. Ooh, what book are we reading as we're going to sleep? Where magical paths meet. Cute. Good choice. Alright, so I believe this is going to be Mr. Tumnus's hut, where we have stopped to have tea with him. Back out to the Winter Wonderland, path through the forest. Next on our list should be eating Turkish delight with the Queen on her sleigh. A really good house choice for this. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, that's clever. Okay, so we're gonna break this apart a little bit. Not the statue. When you see the White Witch, you just say, "Slay, Queen." Slay. Queen. Get it? JT, get out. So we've got this Eleanor statue. And all of these elements added to it to give her this very royal appearance. So we've got, first off, the crown and this chest piece is the Daedric urn. And then we've got another red guard urn there to add some golden finery. And of course the ice crystals, the blue crystal clusters, and this blood mage crystal, and then the tower key replica. And they've given her a bottle of something. I don't recall what the bottle is meant to be in relation to the story. And then cobbled together this scepter with the wood elf bar and one of these replica dream shards, and that is just so well done. So very well done. And that Daedric urn that's giving her the crown and the chest piece just kind of wraps around. Very nice. And this sleigh here, that's an entirely different thing altogether. All the different pieces there. We've got, I was going to say that's a carpet, but that's a bed. Got that giant cup of steaming milk. Leywin milk mug. Induril shelves. There is an incense burner that is giving the steam effect off of the milk. It does not steam like that by itself. These paint palettes for the Turkish Delight. The tray. And added a couple of knives to that as well, it looks like. Pie dish. Artist palette. No, are the knives part of the palette? I guess that would make sense. They are. Okay. I thought they were added separately. And then we've got the bed and this throne of the Skald King. Mirror thrown in there. All of these shelves and beds and benches flipped upside down for the sleigh runners. Cart. And of course our lovely Indrik. Lovely, lovely Indrik. Very nice. Let's see if we continue on down the path. What is next on our list? We should be coming up on the ransacked Beavers Dam. I see a lion. Is that meant to be our Aslan? Oh, castle. We see a castle. And that. Oh, okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. This should be our Beavers Dam. That says Badger. We're going to imagine it says Beaver. Oh, this is really well done. We've got the griffin nests as the kind of walls of this dam. Knocked over chair, knocked over table. We've got these mugs laying on the floor as well. Oh wow, this cooking station. It's been knocked over, the fish falling off the plate. Potato knocked off the table. Not the potato. Not the potato. All the way back here. The chair knocked over. Oh, wow. Did anyone else here grow up watching the BBC live action series on VHS? Not me. This is really well done. Yeah, I read these books when I was a kid. Or one of my earlier memories of reading. Alright, I've got a couple more huts here I want to peek in. This one here. Makes many soups. Hello, Makes Many Soups. What are you doing in Narnia? So it has admittedly been a very long time, the old ways, since I have actually read or heard this story. There are very familiar elements about it. Is that a clock? Oh, I like that. What is that as the centerpiece? Statuette. I thought it might be. A couple of different statuettes with different base sizes, it looks like. And then the Celestial Drome. Got a trophy in there as well. A couple of trophies, it looks like. Very nice. And then we had another hut across the way. Peek in there and then, I guess, venture forth into the castle courtyard. Oh, hi. Oh, that's a neat wall piece there. This is a kind of space-saving thing where you've got all of these different trophies. It'll let me... or busts, not trophies, the busts, cobbled together into this piece of wall art. So we won't completely tear that one apart, but very, very interesting piece and great use of those busts. And to be kind of an image of Aslan, probably. What book do you have? Reality and Other Falsehoods. Oh, I love that. Alright, what do we have out here? Let's take a peek at all of this stuff that we just saw. There's a pup over here. Oh, pup, what have you been eating? Oh, okay. So we've got the one wolf sitting in front of this cave, and then we've got another friend. That Vicosa trophy just barely sticking out of the darkness to kind of allude to maybe a pack of wolves in that dark cave. Oh, wow. That's creepy and really well done. Very well done. Oh, goodness. Alright, let's move on to this castle. Now, we were warned to be careful when approaching the castle courtyard, as you do not want to become the newest piece of art in the collection. And what I believe that is alluding to is these frozen statues. Are people cowering as they're being turned to ice. Oh, goodness. So very well done. Of course, we've got our other ice statues here, Gwar and Vardvark, and Iceheart, That is Ice Heart, right? That is, okay. Oh my goodness. And our crab back here. Very well done. Now interactions were turned off, so I don't think I can go through these doors. No. So I believe then that that is everything. I'm going to back up a bit here so we can see that castle in all its glory. What is happening here? What's that? Oh, a little crow in the tree. Okay. We've got the bats flying there. I love the bats. I wish the resolution on them was a little bit better, but I like the bats. But I wanted to look at this castle. Got the Frost Atro up top. Looks like he is armed with ice spikes. Oh wait, is he the one that... He must be throwing ice spikes down. Okay. So we've got the Frost Atro up there, throwing ice spikes down here. So then these bits of crystal are where he has thrown his ice spikes down. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, I believe then that that is everything for this build. Very, very well done. This is Leumas.t's Coldharbour Surreal Estate, which is another build inspired by Narnia. This time, the Magician's Nephew, the Wood Between Worlds. Very excited to see kind of the similarities and differences between this house and the last that was also Narnia inspired. So different books, but same world. So Coldharbour Surreal Estate. Let me get rid of that guest journal before we get into this. And first thing I want to see is if we can go through this door. We cannot. So we are being directed then to turn around right through the entrance and go up these stairs. I am wary of carpets now. Fell through that one carpet a couple too many times in the Hansel and Gretel build. Okay, this is cozy. I like this room. Walls of bookshelves, a nice big fireplace. It's like a bull and... is it a boar or a bear? A bear. So bull and bear head on the wall. It's a very well done room. Must be a Wall Street guy, bull and bear. And right away, we see a different take on the wardrobe. And I love it. Pillows on the floor here. Again, another mirror for the door of the wardrobe. I do like that. And then it looks like we've got a curtain and this, what is that robe? Alinor bathing robes to kind of indicate that we are to push our way through this wardrobe into the greenery beyond. So the last one we were going into a snow-covered world, and this one there is immediately greenery and vines. And giant trees and water features. I mentioned last time that I really enjoy seeing everybody's water features. And this is no different. Oh, wow. Alright. This is amazing. All these different pools everywhere. This is absolutely amazing. Wow. Now we've got stone in the tree. I'm not quite as familiar with this story as I was the last one. Wow. I feel like we are meant to jump down there, and I'm just not quite ready to yet. This is so very cool. I could just hang out in this forest all day. I love it. But we are going to go down here. It's very bright. Oh. Alright. Oh, very impressive door. Got the Alinor walls. Whoop. Hit my mouse. Alinor walls. The Leyawen something for the handles there. Leyawen light posts. And of course, this monster hand sticking out. Very, very well done. Oh, I love that. Got the structure. And mostly out of Fargrave items, it looks like. All the rubble. Oh, we've got another door down there. Again, this one is a jar with some stuff trying to come out. There's a staircase over there. Oh. Oh. Okay, we'll get there. We will get there. Looks like an old place, abandoned since something happened here. Something dark. No, nothing dark happened here. What would ever give you that idea? Is there a staircase down there that I'm missing, or am I just supposed to jump? I feel like I might just need to jump. The staircase probably got destroyed. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, is that it's probably like that way. Looks like there's maybe another set of doors that's supposed to be there, but the rubble cave-in or whatever it is that happened here kind of knocked one of the doors off. And I love this. The Dwarven Tonal Arcs are one of my favorite items. They are so versatile. So we've got the Dwarven Tonal Arcs there, and then these glass crystal beds that you can get from Vvardenfell. And that is just a really, really neat effect there. So we're going to jump down here. Looks like this is probably where we're meant to go down, since there are benches all along the other walls, and this one has been knocked out of the way so that we can get down here. Ooh. Okay. We've got the door there with people trying to push through. Get in here. Another door there with a hand sticking through. All the rubble. Branches sticking up. This fountain that looks like it's all dried up. How long has it been since someone's been here? Looks like an inner yard with plants and a fountain. Oh, true. These could be, like garden beds that have been left to die and wither away. That makes sense. It does indeed make sense. Very well done. Green ball above. Could be see-through fancy glass roof. I could see that. Okay, I could see that. Alright, let's go up this way. It's like our walls are crumbling here. Crack in the wall. That by itself is really well done. Is that you can tell that these walls are still kind of in the process of breaking, or you can feel the walls breaking around you. Like, even if this happened long ago, that these walls still have these very distinct cracks in them. That the structure, despite being like this for ages, is still maybe not safe, not stabilized. That's a giant eyeball. Oh, wow. Leumas is good at breaking things. Probably so much time passed by. The bell. Is the bell important to this build? I mean, I'm assuming that it is. Is it important to the story? It's been a long time since I've read these, and I'm not super familiar with this one. It's somehow connected to the story. You remember it vaguely. Okay. So we've got here, it looks like the floor falling out beneath people. It's like they're maybe trying to escape and did not make it in time. Is that our White Witch? Or is that somebody different? I don't remember. And it looks like we've got that kind of glass effect on these top platforms as well that use the Deadlands portcullis and those crystals from Vardenfell again. Very, very neat. I'm a little bit afraid to walk through there, but I want to get a closer look at the other side. Here goes nothing. Let's run. Let's run, because I'm scared. This is fine. Nothing bad could possibly happen to me in here, right? Right? Look at this cobbled throne. Oh, wow. That was worth coming over here. We've got all of these different Eleanor pieces cobbled together to make this very, very strong throne. Feels as if she's at fault. Use some magic. Black substance goes down from the eye, filled the floor, and now all those people are dead. Oh, okay. I do see the black coming down from the eye, almost like it was crying. Okay. I see that. So whatever magic she used called forth this dark substance and turned this into a chamber of death. Cool. I still like the throne. Okay, in this eye here, we've got the Dwarven tonal arcs. We've got the moonlit I can't see it. The moon's blessed ceremonial pool. And this mushroom. A mushroom. Oh, and another boulder. It's really well done. I mean, you could tell from very far away that that was an eye. I like it. I like it. I don't know necessarily that we were supposed to get up on these side platforms, but have you guys met me? I have to try. I didn't do it. I missed. Now I'm stuck. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. I get that reference. I want to get back up. I don't think we're supposed to get over there. This is fine. I'm done. I'm not doing it. That's a really, really good effect. The glass, the windows. Again, you've got the rubble kind of poking through the walls up there. So it feels like the rest of this building could come crashing down at any time. Love it. This is Haydentheblackcat's Mournoth Keep, inspired by The Stone Guest by Alexander Pushkin. It says, follow the footsteps of Don Juan and find a way to sneak upstairs. And we've been given a synopsis for those of us who are not familiar with the story, like me. It says, Don Juan, illegally returned from exile for having murdered Commander de Salva, seduces the latter's widow, Donna Ana, when she visits the grave of her late husband. Doña Ana agrees to let him visit her home. Don Juan arrogantly invites the grave statue of the commander to stand watch. When Juan and Ana are together, they hear the stone steps of the commander. The statue offers a hand to Don Juan. He boldly takes it, and they both descend below the stage. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well, we need to find a way to sneak upstairs. Enter into this beautiful courtyard garden. So very lovely. I like the fountain lit up and surrounded by these different flowers. Nice little place to sit. Can I sit? I can sit. Maybe. There we go. I can sit. And admire the view. Very pretty. I like that fountain. It looks like maybe this door has been blocked off, so we can't go this way. That's exactly what happened there. Oop, somebody put a ladder over here. Who could that possibly be? Another fountain. Very nicely landscaped courtyard. I approve. I appreciate the lanterns leading us along this path. Alright, we are climbing the ladder. Finding a way to sneak inside. I like all of the different potted plants that aren't normally potted. Like we've got this one here. It's a bramble bush inside a wood elf cauldron, and it looks really good. I like it. And then these by the door as well. Alright, let's see if we can sneak inside. So is that then going to be the grave statue from Commander de Salva? Is that what that is? Because we've got Don Juan, who seduced de Salva's widow. So this must be her bedroom. I really like these wedding lamps flipped upside down as end tables. That looks really good. Another really versatile item. We've got what looks like 2 glasses of wine. All the lovely curtains here. Oh, I like that too. So we've got this wedding lantern flipped upside down for the end tables. But then we also have one here on top of a vase turned into a lamp. So the same item used 2 very different ways. I really like that. So then here, this must be where the statue offers a hand to Don Juan, who takes it, and they descend below the stage. It looks like he's being eaten by the floor. It's the statue of the commander, bedroom of Doña Ana, his widow. Okay. Alright. Hayden, since I have you here, did I miss anything? Any little details that you want to point out? Don't mind the curtains in your face, it's fine. I don't think I can go through this door, can I? Door? Door? No. How did Don Juan manage to seduce her? But he paid for it. He did indeed. He did indeed. Yeah, so I saw the glasses of wine over here. I saw everything. Perfect. I really appreciate the synopsis added into the entry that very, very succinctly sums up exactly what I need to know about this build, and I can see the story even without being familiar with it. So very, very well done. Next up, we have a couple of screenshots for our console entries that I am sadly not able to actually visit. We have 1 screenshot per entry. We'll take a couple minutes to look at it and appreciate everything that we can from the screenshot itself. So this is Earth Airplane 66, Earthtear Cavern on Xbox NA. This is inspired by The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. This is Rivendell. So I can see that very distinct bridge across the waterfall there that is just so very well done. I see the Alinor arches, and the columns off to the left. It's been a while since I've watched any of the Lord of the Rings movies. I'm tripping over my tongue, sorry. Been a while since I've watched them, so I can't pick out all the specific details, but it does have that very Rivendell inspired feel to it. Next up is Delicately's Shalidor's Shrouded Realm on Xbox NA. This is inspired by Coraline by Neil Gaiman, entitled Bedlam's or Beldam's Domain. I'm not sure if that's a typo or intended. I'm not familiar with this story. I have seen like screenshots and clips of Coraline, but never actually seen the full movie or read the book. And so the couple of clips that this does bring to mind, this feels like it very well fits that book. I love the green lights in the chandelier. I believe those are a crown crate item. Very, very fun green light to play with. Got all our different bugs. Super, super cute. Next up is Plague Raccoon's Moonsugar Meadow, inspired by Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So this looks like another Shire-inspired build, and I love it. The Shire, I think, is one of the locations, book-inspired, that is... I see it done a lot, and there are so many different takes on it, and I love seeing all the different individual spins that are put on it. All the different ways to build hobbit houses, and this is just lovely. We've got what looks like hedges for the roof, those new Telvanni doors that are just wonderful for hobbit houses. We've got the round archway and the round door and all the sunflowers, and this just looks like a very, very peaceful, cozy, tranquil area to live. I would love to be a hobbit living there. This is another Plague Raccoon entry. The Gorinir estate, also inspired by Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. This is Lothlorien. And we've got that Alinor archway that just gives a very, very nice elven feel to this build. And the lighting is so well done. I would really like to go up that stairway and see what is beyond the arches. Very, very nice. Alright, I believe that is all of our entries.